Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here from Wantagh, New York, as Jordy Alonso takes game here against Mauricio Zelada 1-0. For the RT, I'm Fabio Soto here with Karen Grizz. Karen, always a pleasure having you here at the booth.
Hi, Fabio. How are you?
Good.
You were busy last night when I was doing a few of these, getting everything set up here at the wonderful New York Open.
And you know what? Great venue, great crowd. A lot of people here early on watching these matches.
Yep.
This
match is just getting underway.
And this, of course, is brought to us by the Reaching Your Dreams Foundation. Remember to donate, www.give2rydf.org. Without your support, some of these athletes wouldn't be possible for them to assist.
Exactly. All right, so these players are just getting their game legs on. We have 1-0.
So Jordy Alonso, of course, from San Luis Potosí, Mexico. It's a good shot right there. Point. Jordy Alonso trains at La Loma, Centro Deportivo. That's where Paola Longoria trained for a long time. A lot of the national team players from Mexico played for a long time. Andre Parrilla trains there. Jessica
Great.
Parrilla trains there.
That's a good hub of racquetball right there.
It is, definitely.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the round of 16s that we have later as well. These will be feeding into those, and we'll give you the matchups a little later on in the program during this match.
Wow, what a great shot there by Mauricio Zelada. So 2 serving 2 in the headpan scoreboard. So Karen, what are you expecting out of this match from both of these athletes? Because you know they're very different in styles, but what are you expecting?
They are. This will be interesting for me to see, especially. I haven't seen Jordy play very much. It seems that the stops that I'm at, he hasn't been at, and the ones that I haven't been to, he has been there. I did see him play at the last tournament. I think we streamed him once, and I watched that, but I don't always get to see him, so I'll be excited to see him and learn a little bit more about his game. Momo is very fast, likes to swing. He takes a lot of big swings, especially on the forehand. So it'll be interesting to see how they pair up. What do you think?
Well, Jordy Alonso, I've known him since his junior years. He's very, very successful as a doubles player. He's actually won a few IRT events in the open draw and the doubles open, so he's very, very successful. Power player mostly. He's one of the strongest players in Mexico. He has just this big swing and a fantastic serve, really. But Momo's more seasoned, more experienced, so I expect Momo to use jiu-jitsu style, use Jordy's power against him. So I expect to see that, but we'll see. Of course, the age factor comes into play. Jordy Alonso is younger than Momo. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. All right, Zelada serving 2-3. Momo thinks
down
good.
the line
Jordy
shot.
thought skip. Ref calls it good.
It's a good shot call
should
there.
Be 3 serves 3.
That's a swing and a miss right there for Zelada. That ball hit the crack on the back. Zelada thought he had a setup. Didn't happen. Side out, Alonso to the serve.
Nice shot there by Momo. Good form, good patience. He waited till it got down nice and low. An easy pinch from the middle of the court.
Down the line, winner for Zelada.
So the last 2 points, Momo's been able to control and stay in the center of the court while he's serving. So Jordy's going to have to try to get past him and get him into the back of the court. Good diving get there by Momo. And a forehand splat roll out.
Oh, what a great shot there by Jordy Alonso. And I've seen Jordy play, I think, since he was 15 or 16 years old out of San Luis Potosí, Mexico. And always had this tough arm, this great serve, great forehand shot. And the reach advantage that he has right there, kill shot by Alonso to get awarded point number 4. You know, he has a lot of reach. He's
a tall guy.
He's a tall guy. So passing him is no easy task.
Yeah.
There you go, point.
Skip return there for an easy point on the serve. If you're watching the last match that we were streaming, which was Andres Acuna and Kobe Iwasa, I was refereeing that match, and I was thinking it was going to go tiebreaker. It almost did.
Well, it almost
so
did.
close.
You know what? Hats off to Kobe Iwasa. Even though he didn't win that match, his performance was stellar.
They had some really great rallies in that one. Both great gets by both of them. Andres was just serving well. He got some good free points on the serve, which always helps.
The skip shot right there by Jordy. That's the only thing that concerns me about Jordy Alonso's game. He's known to be somewhat inaccurate at some point in the game when it's a tight rally, it's a tight score. He loses a little bit of focus every now and then, so that's the only concern I have for his game. But other than that, he's just a very complete athlete. I remember when he was 16 in Colombia, in Cali, he won Junior Worlds doubles. And like I said, successful career in doubles, mostly for Jordy Alonso.
That was a nice backhand return off the serve there. So he gets back in the box at 6-4. Big overhead swing there by Jordy. And a diving get by Momo. Forces Jordy to go to the defense and takes advantage of it. Great get there.
Best rally of the match so far, Karen, do you agree?
I agree. You know what I mean? I think that's the strength that Momo has, is that, you know, he was playing on the defense. He had to dive to make that get, but hit a good enough shot that it put Jordy immediately on the defensive and then took advantage of it.
I agree.
Oh, good backhand there.
It's a good put away there by Alonso. Skip shot there by Zelada, awarding Alonso point number 7 now.
So the winner of this match feeds into the #1 seed, Daniel De La Rosa. It'll be at 7 o'clock tonight.
It's an ace serve by Jordy Alonso. So after this match, Karen, we're going to have a break and start the round of 16s, 4 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep, and that first match is going to be
Luis André Parrilla versus Guillermo
versus
Ortega.
Guillermo Ortega, who had a good win over Robbie Collins.
So Guillermo Ortega making his first appearance in the round of 16s in an IRT event.
Excellent. And then also at 4 o'clock, we have Kane Wasilenchuk playing Hector Barrios.
It's a skip shot right there by Zelada.
At 5 o'clock, we will be showing Sam Murray and Edward Garay. So very nice. And the other match is Conrado Moscoso versus Andres Acuna.
Moscoso Acuna. That's a rematch of the Pan American Cup that was held not long ago in Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia. So that should be an interesting match right there.
Yep.
A little opportunity for reivindication. And as they take a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back here with the continuation of the match on IRT Live.
Rafa went to San Luis Potosí to my club to give a clinic.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Continuation of game number 1. Alonso leading Zelada 9-4. Timeout taken. And like that, Zelada scores point number 5.
All right. We have a little update. Adam Mania, who is playing on the court next to this one, won the first game against Edwin Galacia, 15-11, and he's up 11-7 in this game. It might have been 15-7. Did I read that wrong? I think it was 15-7, and now he's up 11-7 in the second game. So I'll try to keep you posted.
Jordy Alonso, kill shot, backhand, fantastic down the line.
And that match, the Mania match feeds into Eduardo Portilla. So that'll be good.
Jordy, cross court. Skip shot call right there. Doesn't agree with the referee. Referee says otherwise.
5 serving 9.
Wow. That was a skip shot by Zelada.
Zelada doesn't like it.
It looked pretty good from our angle, but referee seems to disagree. Zelada, of course.
Jordy agrees.
That he does.
It's going to be a screen serve. Again, we hope you will join us tonight as well. Spend your Friday night with the IRT starting at 4 o'clock. We'll have 4 straight matches going on in the round of 16s. Great action.
Yeah, of course. Remember, this is East Coast time. We're in New York. So 4 p.m. Eastern time for people watching in Latin America. That's going to be at 3 p.m. Mexico City time.
Oh, very good.
Down the line shot. Alonso again with a winner now. 11 serving 5. You know, we're missing some of our stars, Karen. I mean, Rocky Carson not in the draw. Alvaro Beltran is not in the draw as well. They're both in the West Coast time. We wish them well. Wish them to see him in their next Tier 1 event.
Yep, I agree. I agree. But, you know, the young kids up and coming gives some new people a chance to maybe make a round later than they haven't before, or get a further round, maybe get to the round of 16 that they've never been, or even get to the round of 8 that they've never been, something like that. Opens it up a little bit. But we do wish them well.
Wow. Jordy Alonso has just been phenomenal. 3 points in a row for him.
He's been very consistent, especially on the forehand. Just takes that big swing every time.
Wow.
Nice shot. Good touch there by Momo. He took some pace off it. Instead of wailing at it, he just kind of tapped it.
Well, you know what I like about Zelada? You know, obviously more seasoned, more experience. So you see him waiting for those shots. He's just not just watching the ball, but he's watching a lot of Jordy. If you see, before he takes a shot, he sees where Jordy Alonso's standing and looks at his body language. So that tips him off a little bit. He was waiting for it to be a little bit predictable. Side out.
Todd Boss is watching, and in the chat he said Rocky called into the show last night. He had a family conflict. His daughter had a graduation event, so he had logistical issues with the family here. So congratulations to Rocky's daughter.
Great stuff.
Yep. Family comes first. But we do hope to see him at the next one. A big skip there on the return. Momo just needs to show a little more patience on that. I think if he waited a little longer, he hit his racket on the wall as he went to return it, trying to kind of cut it off a little bit. Nice rally. Good gets by both players there.
Good rally right there by these athletes.
Almost skips the forehand on the the backhand on the wraparound. So Jordy's back in the box.
That was long. Second opportunity.
Again, thanks to RYDF for this bonus streaming the round of 32. They help out so many players.
Wow.
To be able to get to these events, so please support
Shot
them.
right there.
And that's game.
That's game right there as Jordy Alonso takes game number 1, 15-5 versus Mauricio Zelada. And as the players take a quick timeout between games, we will take one as well. And we'll be back here on IRT Live.
I love racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, Delarosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell. Retailers, shopping channels, and now even banks have tried canceling myself and MyPillow. Well, during these times, your support has meant everything to us. My employees and I want to personally thank each and every one of you by passing the savings directly onto you. For a limited time, you can get my brand new product, My Slippers, for 50% off. That's the lowest price ever. And remember, My Slippers come with an exclusive 4-layer design. These layers combine to give you amazing comfort and support and help reduce stress on your feet. And with the durable indoor-outdoor sole, you can wear My Slippers anytime, anywhere. I personally guarantee these will be the most comfortable slippers you'll ever own. So go to MyPillow.com now and use the promo code on your screen or call the 1-800 number below to get My Slippers for 50% off, the lowest price in history. And if you do it right now, I'm going to include a free gift with your purchase. Thank you and God bless.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again for the IRT. I am Fabio Soto here along with Karen Grizz. Beginning of game number 2. So Jordy Alonso takes game 1, 15-5. Karen, your thoughts?
I thought he played very solid. He was focused. Like I said, he's taking big swings on his forehand, and he didn't miss hardly any. And on his backhand, he didn't miss really any either. He's playing very consistently, and as you said, it's hard to get things by him, so he's able to play a lot in the center of the court. And I think Momo has to find a way to adjust for that, because if you can't get past him, you got to do something else.
It's a good shot there by Zelada to get on the board first. He draws first blood. You know what, Karen, I expected a little bit of a closer score in game number 1, but let's see if Zelada puts a few rabbits out of his hat. He has the experience to do it.
I was just thinking that, like you said earlier, he is the more experienced player. That's a nice shot there that Jordy can't get off the back wall. He's a smart player. He will certainly think about what he needs to adjust and try some different things, I'm sure, this game. So we'll see if he gets a different result. Nice pass down the line.
I do have to admit, I do like the mixing of the serve from Zelada. How he was changing the serve, changing the angle, changing the pace. Still, I think trying to measure out Jordy Alonso.
Mm-hmm. You're the short serve. And I've seen that from a lot of the players more so than I think in the past, and maybe I just haven't been focusing on it as much. But I feel like a lot more of the players have no problem serving to the forehand, whether it be a drive serve or some version of a lob serve, to mix it up. I think, a few years ago, I would say everybody would serve 99% of the time would be the people's backhands. And I feel like I think all of the players are being much more open to the idea of backhand, forehand, or at least every once in a while throwing in the forehand one, trying to keep them on their toes.
Well, right now, Zelada is keeping Jordy Alonso on his toes and at bay, 3-0. And he's been playing smart racquetball, Zelada. All he's been doing is keeping it away from Alonso.
Yep, and that's not easy to do, as we saw in the first game.
Kept it up. Jordy, of course, when he has the opportunity to kill a shot, he does the kill shot.
Yep. Jordy wants the avoidable there, and he's
not
getting it. He wrote down, it's 1-3. He got it.
There you go, Jordy Alonso.
Jordy went for the kind of, it was almost an overhead. He was going to go for an overhead splat shot. He gave him the avoidable.
It seemed Zelada was just right dead center in front of him. That's why he got the avoidable.
Yeah.
That's the only reason, I think. But
he didn't protest too much.
No.
Protested a little.
And you know what, Karen? Speaking about how you said those percentages of serves going to backhands, because, maybe, in the past, racquetball was regarded to be a more forehand offensive sport and a backhand defensive game. That has changed because, the game's evolved. It's changed so much.
That's true. I think a lot of these guys like their backhands more than their forehands sometimes.
And you know what? The other thing is that I don't know if you recall, but when a right-handed player back in the day used to play left-handed, he would always go to the left-hander's backhand all the time, backhand. Like, for some reason, thinking that if he goes to the player's backhand, the game would change. That's an ace serve there by Alonso. He's serving 3 now. But you know what? Nowadays, I see more right-handed players playing to left-handers forehand now. I see that change in pace.
Which I think makes sense. I mean, because that side for them is the side they're used to playing with. More 80% of the time they're not playing a lefty; they're playing to that
But you know
right
what?
side of the court.
Here's the thing, though. Remember this year we saw Andre Parrilla defeat King Wazelenchuk, right? It was a great tiebreaker match, and the reason, part of the success for Andre in that match to win that final was because he played Kane like a regular forehand player.
Yep. Okay, Jordy serving.
Down the line, Alonso.
Great shot there.
Regaining the lead in this game.
And I think that just shows again, too, how hard it is to get past Jordy. Momo was trying for the cross-court pass and, hit the side wall just a little bit.
Yeah.
Nicked the side wall and left plenty of time for Jordy to get there with his big reach.
It seemed it backfired a bit there on Zelada.
Nice shot there by Momo.
See, both of them playing the
Puts
backhand right there.
Yep, puts the backhand away.
Down the line.
Momo goes for a Z serve there with Jordy, puts away with a backhand. No trouble on that serve for Jordy. Again, thank you all for watching, and we will be back at 4 o'clock after this to show the round of the 16. We got a full slate starting at 4 o'clock, 4 matches in a row. So please spend your Friday evening with us, or Friday afternoon if you're on California time, or
Oh yeah,
Pacific
definitely. 'Cause
time.
First round of 16s is at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is 1 p.m. West Coast time.
Yeah. Everybody take off from work early,
Oh yeah, exactly. Or you can watch it at work.
which is probably in your living room or dining room or oh, broken ball. The referee is prepared. He's got another one in his pocket. So we'll replay that one. Again, first up at 4 o'clock will be Andre Parrilla and Guillermo Ortega Jr. at 4 o'clock. So they'll kick us off, and then we'll go straight through there. So grab your gear, grab a pizza.
There you go. Alonso with another point.
All right, this is kind of what happened in the first game. They were kind of neck and neck for a little while. I think it was 5-5, and then Alonso kind of started getting away. So Momo needs to try to get Jordy out of the box and not let him run away with this.
That's another point right there for Alonso. Great shot there by Zelada, not giving any offensive opportunity to Alonso.
That's what he has to do.
We have another towel timeout brought to us by the Zurich Foundation. I want to thank everybody for watching, not only from San Luis Potosí, Mexico, or Bolivia, but also the rest of the world. Remember, we're in 2022 New York Open Racquetball Championships. After this match, we're going to take a pause and come back with the round of 16s. Down the line, wow.
Another forehand kill shot.
Alonso,
I don't think he's missed one.
No, Alonso just keeping it simple. He's playing basic racquetball. He's getting those winning shots. Not that it's effortless, but it's just, you know, textbook.
And he's very consistent. Like I said, he's not skipping any.
Oh.
Well, he skipped that one, but of course, as soon as I say that,
You jinxed him, Karen.
I did. Sorry, Jordy.
It's a good serve there and a point for Zelada. Excellent serve.
Yep.
Great
Another
shot
nice
there.
forehand kill shot by Jordy.
That's a skip right there. Very close call.
Yep. Momo wanted it. He wanted the rollout call. Didn't quite get it.
Easy play there by Alonso. He saw, this is what I like, when they take the time to see their opponent where he is. And a timeout is called by Mauricio Zelada, and he takes a timeout. We'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back here with the remainder of the match on IRT Live. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again. 2022 New York Open Racquetball Championships from Wantagh, New York. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto, joined by the lovely Karen Grias. So, Karen, timeout taken in a similar fashion as game one at 9-4. Your thoughts?
I think, you only get one timeout per game. They have to use it judiciously. I think that was the right time to do it. Again, Momo can't afford to let this get away from him. And it was, being 5 points down, it is starting to get away from him a little bit. But it worked. He got back in the box. That's what he needed.
Yeah, Jordy Alonso was starting to get a little bit on fire there, and that was a way of Momo to keep him frozen. Icing the kicker, if you will.
Yeah, Momo hasn't gotten a point in a while, so just take a breather.
He started strong. He was up 3-0 at the beginning of the match. That was an ace serve right there. Fantastic by Zelada.
Jordy put up his hand, but he's not selling it.
Not well, actually.
It was sort of a half-hearted hand.
Jordy.
That's the shot Momo has to think about, because Jordy's right in the middle of the court, and he kind of went for the pinch, which Jordy's quick enough that that's not going to work. So Momo wanted a short call there, didn't get it.
Wow. Alonso.
Point for Jordy.
And this is what I like about Alonso. See that off speed that he took? He just, changed his speed. I love that.
Another backhand skip. He's had a couple of those this game. Not that Jordy's serve isn't good. It's a good serve, but it's some easy points for Jordy. I think it helps gives him confidence too. He knows he's serving well. He's
Great.
shooting that from 38 feet. Perfect.
It's a great shot right there by Alonso. He's, ever since that timeout, we've been on a 3-1 run. Timeout was taken at 9-4. Now we're 12-5.
Oh, good try there by Momo, but again, a great shot by Jordy. He's just playing really smart. He's making Momo scramble. He's making him run all over the court, and he's just been in control.
You're right, Karen. I think he's playing smart racquetball right now. He knows he's 2 points away from taking this one. Similar fashion as game one.
Yep.
Can he close it, though? Zelada
It hugged
missed
the
that one.
wall. Momo shows his frustration there. But the ball hugged the wall, and it's hard to pick up like that.
And we're at game point number 1 for the match. Alonso with those
Another
serves.
great serve. Good get.
cheat there.
Good rally.
It's a good rally right there. Alonso had an obstruction of view, couldn't pull it off. He's smiling, though. He knows he had it. But a much-needed side out here for Zelada. His back is against the wall.
Jordy wanted a call there. The ref says play on, and Momo gets another point.
I agree.
He wanted a screen on the serve.
He's trying to get, a call with the
Kobe's
ref.
not buying it.
No, he's not.
But the players know that. They can put up their hand, but it's not their call. They have to wait for the referee to say something.
It's a great
That's
serve.
a great serve there.
Zelada with an ace. Wow. Fantastic.
8 more of those, he'll be golden.
Easier said than done, Karen.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great shot by Alonso. Barely made it. Splat shot left corner. Now, again, match point for Alonso.
And that's it.
That's the game
Game for
right
Jordy.
there. Jordy Alonso defeats Mauricio Zelada 15-5, 15-7 in a great match. Very strategic match. Like more of a chess play right there. Jordy's youth and his health and his stamina got him, got him the win. Karen, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I think Jordy played really well. He was very consistent. He had very few unforced errors. And I think it'll be really interesting to see how he compares to DLR later.
Perfect. So right now we'll take a short break and we'll be back with player interviews with Jordy Alonso and Mauricio Zelada here.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So our second round of 32 winner, Jordy Alonso. First of all, Jordy, you started coming back. It was like L.A., a little bit in Chicago. You're storming back, and are you here to stay?
No, me siento muy contento por haber ganado mi ronda de 32. Hemos estado jugando todos los torneos del Tour durante el año, nos está yendo bien. Nos falta ese pasito para poder avanzar a la ronda de cuartos de final, pero estamos preparados y listos para lo que viene.
So, Reaching Your Dream Foundation sponsors these matches, and they put you on the show court, and they help you a lot. Can you tell the fans at home what Reaching Your Dream means to you?
No, muchas gracias a Reaching Your Dream Foundation, la verdad, por apoyarnos a asistir a los torneos. A muchos jugadores que lamentablemente no tenemos el apoyo económico de un país, y muchas gracias por brindarnos el apoyo que los jugadores necesitamos.
So Reaching Your Dream Foundation really helps these guys. You need to look into your pockets and make a donation. Go to the website, www.give2rydf.org. Make a donation today because that's how these guys get to come to these pro stops. Jordy, you're into the round of 16s again. Are there any other sponsors besides Reaching Your Dream Foundation that you need to thank?
Gearbox Racquetball, gracias por el apoyo, and Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jordy Alonso moving on to the round of 16s. We're going to have some bonus coverage. David Bobby Horn, Jake the Beast Bredenbeck coming up next right here on IRT Live.